think what he said is that they're not always on point. Now, I know that isn't something that anyone wants to hear in here, but what I think he was conveying is, today he might want to talk about COVID vaccines, and some of the questions are not always about the topic he's talking about in that day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we not ask the questions that the president wanted? White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki playing defense after President Biden admits he doesn't like fielding off-topic questions from the press.
Here with the stake, Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the job of the presidency to, well, number one, work for the American people, and number two, to be totally transparent? I mean, look, there are a lot of crises and a lot of situations that are going on right now, and a lot of things that the public deserves answers to.
Yeah, and I'm old enough to remember Jen Psaki on day one saying that she and the administration, the president, would always be transparent with the American people. They will tell you the truth, even if it's something that the truth hurts sometimes, something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. And look, not always on point, Jen Psaki says. In other words, the president is mad that some reporters actually have, and not many, but some, had the utter audacity to cover issues where he's struggling mightily, which is basically every issue right now, right? On the economy, he's got a big inflation problem. On rising crime, he's got a big police morale and police retirement and resigning problem. Police reform also just failed recently. On immigration, he's got a big open border problem, what you guys have been talking about earlier today. The numbers are on pace to eclipse now 2.3 million people entering the country illegally. That matches the population of the fourth largest city in the U.S., Houston. And what does the president and vice president do? They attack Border Patrol agents, and a story smearing them as whip-wielding racist after that gets completely debunked. The press secretary does that as well on Afghanistan, an utter debacle, and somehow not one person in the administration gets fired over that. So Jen Psaki wants the press to obey, only ask Preston she and the White House approve of. It's why she provides the president with a list of handpicked reporters that he follows to the T when he does a press conference. It's why we often, when he makes public statements, he turns his back on reporters on the way out. Simply put, you can't script a presidency, but they're trying to do so anyway.
It's not our job to be Jen Psaki's press deputies. As journalists, it's our job to ask tough questions. If you can't handle it as a president, maybe this is not the job for you. With that, speaking of Jen Psaki, she, of course, ripping Republicans for standing at the border and giving speeches, though Joe Biden,
that's her quote,
has yet to visit said border. I mean, we're big fans of the movie Wedding Crashers, right? There's a line in there you're projecting. Isn't this a classic case of projecting by Jen Psaki?
Oh, it's a stage 5 Klinger
nice.
projection at this
Well
point.
done.
If you want to use Wedding Crasher, look, Rachel McAdams, she's my hall pass. I don't know if you knew that, guys, but that's basically my wife says, okay, you could date somebody else. What's
we
that?
know. Let's get to the topic at hand, Joe.
Great.
You don't need to know what a hall pass is.
The people at home may not.
Let's get to the policy. Isn't this projecting?
All right. Hers is Tom Brady, by the way. Is it projecting? Well, of course it is. I mean, yeah, Republicans are actually going down there, talking to border agents, looking at the facilities and reporting back because there's basically a media blackout down there, and they're doing what lawmakers are supposed to do. Where the crisis exists, you go to it. The question was good to Psaki yesterday, which is, okay, if there's a hurricane, a natural disaster, the president gets on a plane and he surveys the damage. He looks at the crisis and says, okay, this is what we need. He won't do that with the border because he knows if he goes, then suddenly he's acknowledging that it is a crisis and it dominates the news cycle for a day or two. And again, this is an administration wants to put their head in the sand and wants to pretend that all these problems aren't existing. But the poll numbers are the poll numbers, guys, and they are horrific in borders in battleground states at this point.
Holy shirts and pants?
Yeah,
was that the name of their company?
I want to put my head in the sand and never learn this much about Joe Concha's private life ever again.
Joe, thank you.
I just want to know your hall passes. We got to share this one day.
We
Maybe
gotta
not
go, Joe.
We are out of time.
We are out of time.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.